Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of Behind the Studs. Give it up for your hosts, Colin Shaw and Jimmy Driscoll. Damn it, wrong button. Oh, there we go. Here's... Can I be done?
Yes, you can be done, Megan. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Behind the Studs. I'm Colin.
I'm Jimmy.
Jimmy, how are you?
Oh, shit.
Can you check the button on your mic?
Yeah, it sounds kind of like...
Yeah, I don't think it's on.
I don't know. Where's my button?
This
He's a rock star.
This is quality.
I can't find my button on my thing. No, it's on. I can hear myself.
Can you?
Hear me?
I can't hear you. No.
Real low.
Yeah, you're not working. You're not working.
Real low.
Nope.
I'm not working.
I think we're going to have to start this over.
No, hang on. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? 2, 3.
Oh,
How you doing?
There we go. There's those pipes.
Humming.
Well, listen, it's only like the 26th time we've done this.
That's it. Well, it was hidden. The freaking button was hidden. Yeah, that was one of these
gotcha.
cheap-ass things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So everybody, you just heard that intro. That's going to be the last one.
The last time. Thank you, Megan.
Yeah,
you did a
Megan
wonderful
did a great
job.
Marissa, too. Thank you.
Thank you, Marissa.
Yes.
The woman in our life.
We figured instead of changing the content of the show to be better, we're just going to change the intro.
That's it.
What do you think?
I'm telling you.
Every
The
few-
phones are lighting up right now.
Every few weeks, we just change the intro.
That's right.
Same damn show, but
All right.
new intro.
Operators are standing by.
Yes, they are.
That's the problem. You need a new intro.
You do.
You guys are doing so great. You just need a new intro.
I wish it was that easy.
Jesus.
That would be great.
I'm telling you.
So
Hey.
the Patriots won.
Patriots won.
Yep. So you're happy still about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. That was a good game. I
It was.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it because I watched. It was for me. It was watching the defense, and it was like the best game the Patriots played all year in defense, as far as I was concerned.
Yeah. No.
I
mean, if you like a game that's all about defense, then that one was definitely your game.
I know a lot of people wanted more of a high scoring game, but it was a pretty even draw as far as I was concerned.
It was. But it is fun to see some of those nice long passes for touchdowns and.
Yeah, and every time I saw Edelman get hit, I go, "Oh, arthritis, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, he's gonna have arthritis from that one."
Turmeric.
I
What if he takes turmeric?
God, no, probably. I don't know. I have no idea.
He probably got something else.
Gronkowski.
Yeah,
Freaking bull he is.
He is. You can't take him down.
No. Brady always plays a better second half.
Yep.
Because he made me nervous, of course.
Of course.
You know.
He's good at that. He makes a lot of people nervous, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Somebody posted on Facebook. It was funny. It Maroon 5, LA Rams 3. Even the band scores higher than the LA Rams at halftime.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That was an interesting halftime show, don't you think? I always think that they forget who watches football.
I'm like, why are you taking your shirt off, dude?
Right.
Why?
Yeah. All the guys in Chicago and Wisconsin, they're all excited about that, aren't they?
Yeah. What's that sissy thing in it?
Right.
What's that? War paint on his body.
You know, I really do think that they forget who they're playing to, who their audience is.
I like, first of all, when they said Maroon 5, I was like, why?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bring Beyonce back. That's fine. Just bring him back. If they were good, just bring him back again.
Yeah, Lady Gaga was pretty good.
She was awesome.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Netflix, there's a documentary on her, and it actually goes into the prep of the Super Bowl.
Oh, no kidding.
And it's really good. So it really gives a great perspective as an entertainer what they are going through and how much control that they have and try to keep. And it's very good.
It is interesting.
Very, very stressful on her. And
I can't even imagine being a performer getting ready to do that.
Totally get it.
What, a billion people or something?
Yeah, just totally get it. So
yeah, it's like some of your concerts.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Not today.
Not today.
All
no.
All right. We won't have any concerts.
Boom. As a girl, what she wanted. No more. Never again.
It's a good tease, though.
That was a great tease. Yeah.
So what's been going on with you?
Couple things. Now, I'm going to start a bathroom renovation.
Okay.
On my house.
On your own house. Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, maybe we should get a camera guy and go up there and film this because I'm trying to fit 10 pounds of poop in a 2-pound bag.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really limited space.
Really.
And of course, the communication between man and woman can be an abyss.
Yes.
So, she can just tell me exactly what you want and I'll do it. But you have to tell me. You just can't make things up and just keep it to your head, So, but anyway, we figured that out.
Yeah, I mean, communication is key on this.
Yeah, totally key.
And it is, like we always said, with the customer, too.
Yeah.
So it's got to be both ways.
And, yeah. So I'm not really crazy about doing this job. Because it's my house.
Right. I hear you.
But
at least you don't have anybody. Do you have anybody living there with you guys? Like, are y'all going to have to share a bathroom or something?
No. She's going to be gone. It's just going to be me.
Oh, okay.
So I got to go use a family shower somewhere, and I got my jacuzzi and everything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's it's pretty much a total gut.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew in plumbing and stuff like that.
Now you're getting rid of like a tub or anything?
Oh yeah, I got a nice old big cast iron, bang it, bang, bang, bang tub, right?
Yeah, you have to cut it up to get it out.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Maybe I got another mule who can work with me. We could maybe just haul it out, which I would like to do. Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, we've done a few of those together. The worst one I remember was up at top of the stairs. We got rid of a 300-pound cast iron tub, and they brought the guy that was delivering it delivered a 450-pound replacement. We had to get up the stairs. We used come-alongs to try to lower it into the spot. It was a nightmare. Just hours of trying to make that fit. And it was so heavy.
Did it work?
Eventually did, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had to redo a lot of the walls, but I guess that's the way we were getting it in.
Nobody had any flat toes after that one?
No. I did have one of my guys, Jose. He cut himself on a cast iron tub, taking it out.
Brutal. And
you're going down the stairs, and it cuts him, and you can't just drop it. So we had to keep going, and blood and all sorts of stuff. It's like, oh man, those things are a nightmare.
Yeah,
that's why we usually just cut them up now. Cut them into threes.
Well, that's what I'll do.
And it's still heavy to get out. You still need a hand.
Yeah. So I might want to use like a saw. Which one of the couple of guys uses? They use like a demo saw.
Yeah. It's like for the Sawzall, it's 1/4 cast iron. So yeah.
Okay.
It's not pretty, but it works.
You're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, when I'm kind of skating around, possibly doing a bathroom remodel at my house too for my kids' bathroom. So that was the one we really didn't do anything with when we moved in. We did like new vanity, toilet, tile on the floor, all that other stuff, but we didn't touch the tub shower. And
are you guys going to do it?
No, I think I probably will.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's why I'm only skating around it right
See?
now. I haven't committed to nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You got to come over to my house and see what I'm doing.
Yeah. I like the idea of bringing a camera guy too.
Yeah.
Let's watch Jimmy work for a little while.
Well, working's not a thing, but there's a lot to do. Like we're not putting in a tub. We're gonna make it's a stand-in shower.
Yep.
So I got to get the membrane, gonna do all that.
You're gonna pour it yourself?
Yeah, my buddy's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that.
And that's the best because you can make it any size you want.
That's what we have to do because
Right.
I can't go with the standard size.
Right.
I have to actually go smaller. And just trying to communicate that this is the room, this is how wide we're going to be.
Yep.
And I didn't get the out this time, which was great. I got, okay, good, that's fine. Because I got to fit a washer and dryer up there too, a stackable.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem.
Yep.
And then venting it is the problem. So draining it is not the problem. Draining it, I got to put the hard pipe up, which I can do.
Yeah.
I figure I'm going back and forth. I'm doing diagrams and everything else. I got to knock it down to get in because I got closets I got to knock out.
Oh, wow.
And just open up a room. Yeah. Plywood. Yeah. All that stuff. So.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah. So basically because of budget constraints, we're doing Home Depot stuff like as far as materials, hard materials.
Yep.
Home Depot, like I said, has great tile. Lowe's has a great variety of tile now too.
Now, the only two things I would say about those tile that I've run into is you don't always get the same dye lot. So if there's any sort of color to them, they're not, if they have some sort of a solid color in them, it could be different from tile to tile, like from box to box.
Yeah.
So you will notice that. And the other thing too is that they're not all cut exactly the same size.
Yeah.
So if you're running grout lines over a long period, across the floor, it may start to wobble a little bit on you.
I'm
There's
good with
nothing
that.
You can do.
Yeah, so
about
far
it.
everything that is fine.
Yeah, good.
Lot like good solid color. the white is good in the
Yeah, I mean, you can't go bad with the white.
yeah, and we've got a light beige that we're using too.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll do those, get those pictures up, and show you when I'm doing it.
Yeah. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to take the easy way out on my kid's shower.
What'd you do?
Called bath fitters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I did not meet with them. Tanya met with them.
Oh my. Well, of
So,
course.
Which is better. Which is better.
No.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so I've got a fiberglass one piece. So I thought we could just kind of go over that one, just change out the shower valve and the shower head and all that other fun stuff.
Hope you're listening, ladies and gentlemen, because here it comes.
You can't go over fiberglass. The only thing they'll go over is ceramic or cast iron. That's it.
All right.
So if it's that fiberglass, it's got to come out. So that's $500-$600 just to take the shower out. No,
The tub.
the tub with the walls. Yes, that's $500-$600 to have them take that out.
Okay.
And then I'll just bundle the rest of it up. So to put in a new, their own tub surround, they have to move all the pipes because nothing lines up with their brand. It might line up with every other brand out there, but not theirs. So all that has to be redone, and then new one put in. He estimated anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000. That's a lot of money. I mean, the shower surround is $700-$800. You can get your shower valve and shower head and all that other stuff for under $5,000.
All right.
So now you're up to $1,400,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much everything you got. It's just a matter of
It's
putting
the
it in.
labor.
It's the labor, which is just crazy to me.
That's crazy labor. Man.
I mean, I thought if it was going to be like around $2,500 or $3,000 or something like that, I might even consider it. But now there's no way.
well, I think.
no way.
Well, this is what can happen,
Mm-hmm.
and this would work in your advantage, Colin.
Okay.
Call him back over
Mm-hmm.
and go, "Hi, make sure you're wearing your shirt,
Okay. Good.
and I'm doing a podcast,
Why don't we just call him
and
now?
you met my wife,
Right.
and
And you're still taking my call.
why don't we start this conversation all over again?"
Right.
And why don't we do that way and watch how they're going to take a lot off. They're going to take a lot off. Case in point, my friend just bought a house and he had to get flooring. And I'm not going to say where he was going to get the flooring because I don't want to give them a bad name because it was one of these things. And his wife went in to buy the flooring.
Okay.
So they came back with an outrageous price.
Mm-hmm.
So he walked back in there without his wife, and he said, "Hi, blah 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 blah. You gave my wife a price, and blah blah this blah blah blah," because they had all the contact information. She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I'm her husband," and he goes, "I'm building an $800 million mall down in southern part of Connecticut. I'm a supervisor, superintendent on the job." And he basically tells him he's a tile expert. He said, blah, 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 blah. So let's start this conversation again, shall we? Because if not, I can go somewhere else.
Oh, man.
And they knocked over $2,000 off the freaking price.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
And he treated him not like, he treated him with respect, but just said,
Sure.
"Now this is who you're dealing with."
Right, right.
So let's cut this
He
shit.
knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah. And they did. And they came
Which
back.
is great. I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
And good for him
Yeah.
and his wife.
Right.
She got what she wanted. He got the price that he wanted.
Right.
Not a bad
And I
deal.
knew a girl who was a electrical engineer and was basically building submarines and was really good at engineering and blueprints and all that stuff. And she would get contractors coming into her house and staying stuff, and she's just like, "You can turn around and leave. You don't know who you're talking to." They were treating her like she was stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just said, "No." Bye.
Yeah.
What are you kidding me? And then she would tell them the credentials, and they got red faced.
I bet.
Yeah, it's just that whole profiling thing.
Yeah.
Take advantage of a woman or take advantage of that, and that
Sure.
just that pisses me off anyway. So
And you love when it comes back to bite him in the ass. Too.
absolutely.
That's the best.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like when somebody goes around throwing somebody else's name around, and then all of a sudden they're in the wrong company, and somebody knows somebody.
Yeah.
And he comes back and bites you in the ass.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, like we have a mutual friend. We're not going to say, but remember, he was friends with a state trooper, and he had his card on him. So if he ever got stopped, he thought he'd get a get out of jail free card. And he got pulled over, and he pulls out the card, and he gave it to the state trooper. The state trooper goes, "Yeah, you know this asshole too, huh?" "I'll be right back. Here's your $300 ticket. There you go. Bye. Have a nice day." Yeah.
Oh man,
Good for you.
That's great. Yeah.
So I just had an incident right now. People out there about insulation. Insulation. We've gone back and forth on this too, as far as foam insulation, or we're doing batten insulation, craft face, which means it has the paper on it, or if it's just regular, the pink insulation, whether you blow it in or you just attach it in between your studs. So I was called out on a job by a realtor to get a painting quote, and the inspectors had to be there at the same time, just going over the house. And come to find out, this house, which was listed at one point, $1.5 million
Booyah.
on the water,
Wow.
was now down to 600 and change. And the inspectors came up, and he pulled me aside, and he was like, "The basement," and he shook his head. "If you're going to foam your basement, make sure that your timbers and your beams are solid and not rotting." They had no cross ventilation in the basement. They foamed it, so the warm weather, absolutely, the house is rotting from the inside. It's all rotted. So they got to go in there and they got to gut all that out. Tear out. I don't know how they tear all that foam. They got to take the foam out.
Yeah,
they got to rebuild all the beams. They got to restructure the whole basement.
Yep, got to dig it all out. Dig it all out. That's expensive.
I'm going to say, I did not see it.
Yep.
But I'm going to say, with that kind of scenario, that has to be addressed very soon, or the house can be condemned.
Sure. Yeah, if everything's rotted.
It's the inside shell of the whole house.
Yeah.
I got an issue with, I'm working on a house that's in the 1700s, and it is just beetle rot on the cross pieces. So I have to figure something out. The beetles are gone. They got them. But I have to do something where I have to restructure. I have to make beams around the basement. Thank God they poured a new basement in it.
That's good.
But yeah. I got to figure out to making beams and re-supporting that floor, because it's really bouncy. You know, the perimeter is all solid. It's just this one room that I got to work with, and of course all the duct work and all the whole mechanics of the house
right in your way, right?
is right in the way.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
We don't want it to be easy.
Yeah,
anybody can do it.
Yeah, $2-3. Yeah, just give me $2-3. $2-3. Don't spend much.
Cash.
$2-3 cash. Yeah. That's it.
We'll
cash. Throw something up there.
Yeah, there's always a deal to be made with cash.
Always.
Not really.
So we're trying to get right now, because this is so interesting, I'm trying to get a hold of the homeowner, and I'm trying to get this old home restoration guy in who's a professional, and that's what he does for a living.
Oh, cool.
Because we go back and forth with this with other contractors and homeowners when they're buying an old home. Some of the things that they need to know about and what they should be aware of. And some new contractors will never deal with old homes because they can't deal with the uneven math.
Right.
You know?
Yep. There is nothing level, square, anything in an old house.
Nothing.
You have to either love them or don't even bother.
Right.
Yeah, some people that you talk to that have the old houses, they love them. They just love every little bit about them. And I was in one in Waterford that was from the 1700s, I think, or early 1800s. And they had and to me, I'm walking around just like a kid in a candy store because I'm looking at all the old glass. I mean, it's all original.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just absolutely gorgeous. And they have the light fixtures in all the rooms that had the pipes going to it for the gas.
Oh, yeah.
Because they didn't have electricity.
Right.
So, but this was like one of those mansions, for somebody just had it for a summer home. Wow. And just looking at how they just put everything together and stuff is just amazing. Yeah. Amazing. I actually thanked the guy on my way out for allowing me to come in and look at his house. So, yeah. So we're actually going to do some work for him, but.
I just worked on a house myself in Old Lyme, beautiful big house, and I would love this house. The property on it is wonderful. Cold, man.
Really
cold.
Yeah.
Probably nothing but newspaper in there.
Yeah, horsehair insulation.
Yeah.
The oak. Yeah,
nothing there.
Nope.
And everything that was there is probably settled down to about 2 feet off the ground. There's nothing up above.
Yeah, and they have windows. They got storms on them, and I had to take off. They had the original, the pivot storms, like the panes.
Oh, yeah.
Clip on a hook, and you hook them in.
Yep.
I hook them in. I had to take those off because they needed some TLC because they're selling the house. But, man, 1, 2, 3. the main fireplace, 1, 2, 3 fireplaces
Yep.
on the first floor.
Wow.
And I think there was, I don't know how many were upstairs, but those, man, what workmanship, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. It's phenomenal. You just walk around, you look at the woodwork and everything else.
Yeah.
It's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
They were so talented with such little resources, too. I mean,
And I showed you pictures because it was a house we did up in Old Lyme, too, that the fireplace was actually a place to hide the slaves when they were doing the Underground Railroad. They had a tunnel from the garage that went all the way into the house, into the basement, and there's a hole in the chimney section where they take the stone out, and the runaway slaves would go in there and hide until the search party passed, and then boom, boom, they take off. Very cool.
we should probably show that picture.
Yeah,
I saw
can do
it.
that.
It's just awesome.
Yeah.
Just because you see a little bit of history like that. And
Yeah.
Just imagine what it must have been like.
Yep.
Can't even imagine.
The homeowners told me that there were contractors working in the house, and they saw that, and they were going to. One of them, who was small, decided to get in the hole because he wanted to go in there and see if there was any inscribing on the walls or anything. And I would have told him, no one's got time to write we were here.
Right.
They just they don't want to get caught. He couldn't get out. They had a hard time getting him out.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real small hole. Well, you'll see it. I'll get you that. We can post that.
Yeah. That'd be
I'll send
really
it
cool.
to you. Yep.
All right, so maybe we'll get the home restoration guy for
I'm
next
trying to
week.
get a guy that for next week.
All
I'm
right.
working on it. I'm diligently, and we'll keep you posted on that and stuff like that. Keep those cards and letters coming. They're great.
They are great.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we really appreciate it.
Let me tell you.
All right, everybody, we're going to see you next week.
We'll
Have a
see
good
you
one.
next week. Peace out.